Good day everyone, I'm Justine Calampinay from BSEE 3B, and in this video I'm going to show you the comparison between the Arduino board that I bought, which is the clone one, and compare it to the specification of the original Arduino Uno R3 made in Italy. So without further ado, let's get started. We have the specifications. So first, the microcontroller chip, they are both at Mega 328. Then we have USB controller in the original Arduino. It is at Mega 16U2. And in clone Arduino, we have CH340G that you will need to install a driver for your computer to recognize the onboard CH340G USB to serial converter. We have the digital input-output pins, both have 14 that can be used as input and output pins. Analog input pins also both have 6 that can use to provide analog input in a range of 0 to 5 volts. DC current input and output pins, they have both 40 milliamps. DC current on 3.3 volt pin, both have 50 milliamps. Same thing with operating voltage, both have 3 volts. Recommended input voltage 7 to 12 volts to clone and 7 to 12 volts also to the original Arduino. We have input voltage limit 6.9 volts to clone and 6 to 20 volts to the original Arduino. PCB or printed circuit board layout. Clone Arduino uses a surface mount version of the ATmega 328 instead of a true hole version. This version was made in response to a shortage in a supply of a true hole ATmega 328. It was 14-digit input-output pins, of which 6 can be used as PWM or pulse width modulation output, 6 analog inputs, a 16 MHz crystal oscillator, a USB connection, a power jack, an ISCP header, and a reset button. It contains everything needed to support the microcontroller. Simply connect it to a computer with a USB cable or power it with an AC to DC adapter or battery to get started. PCB quality clone uses lead solder while original does not use the lead solder. Flash memory. The memory of an ATmega 328 microcontroller includes 32 kilobytes and 0.5 kilobytes memory is utilized for a bootloader. And also it includes the static random access memory with 2 kilobytes as well as the electrically erasable programmable read-only memory with 1 kilobyte. And clock speed both 16 MHz. By frequency we mean that the frequency of the CPU clock. Say your Arduino Uno runs on 16 MHz, which is 16 million Hz. That means there are 16 million clock cycles per second. The CPU executes the bytecode of the program. To sum up, using clone Arduino, board uses same chip working with standard Arduino IDE and sketches. Actually, you can have several boards in price of one original. Use them in various devices without fear of its damage. It's really cheap. The price of a naked microcontroller, you get fully operational thing. But the CH340 or ATmega 16U2 in Arduino or original Arduino, it requires to set up additional driver. On-board voltage regulator can burn out in 12 volts input voltage, while if it's original, it work well on it. So to sure use only to 6 to 9 volts. So technical problems. For example, the time to time it is not possible to send the compiled code on board. So the solution is usually the use of the reset button or simply restart the Arduino IDE. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Have a great day and keep safe always.